Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our quest for Plunder. Now as the weekly reset kicks in, we have to start our journey off at the star chart.
Guardian, Eido has taken action that may endanger us all. She sent a message to Aramis. She invoked a ritual from the old crews, words with empty hands. It is a type of parley where no violence is permitted. Eido believes Aramis will follow the rules of her people. I am not so trusting. Should Aramis accept, I would ask that you accompany us. In the meantime, continue the fight. This may be a ploy, and we must not be fooled. I hope that she ignores Eido's request, but if she does not, know this. Aramis does nothing that is not to her benefit. A word can do more damage than a blade, and Aramis is skilled at wielding both.
Misraak is beside himself with urgency. He tells you that Eido has reached out to Aramis. Eido invoked an old ritual, followed by the pirate crews. Words with empty hands. A type of parley. If Aramis accepts, there will be a brief ceasefire and no violence is permitted at a parley. Still, Misraak asks you to attend.
This may be a ploy.
We must not be fooled, he says. Misraak hopes that Aramis will ignore the request. He knows she will do nothing that is not to her benefit. Still,
a word can do more damage than a blade,
Misraak cautions.
And Aramis is skilled at wielding both.
So, looks like we have a good bit of progress to do. Loot expedition, bury treasure, and defeat champions. Defeat champions and master catch crash to gain additional progress. Okay. Well, I will see you all here in just a little bit. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get back into it.
Guardian, I greet you in the light. I hoped we could speak. Secure the relic, and we shall do so. You face an Elixni who has amassed a great many followers. They are willing to throw their lives away for his protection. But I do not know if it is out of loyalty or fear. His name is Nezerac. Be careful.
So, the second half of that quest was to kill champions, and you had to kill 50 of them. And I don't want to admit how many Legend Lost sectors I did just to do that. Thankfully, there's a lot of... Getting me a lot of special ammo, because whereas I switched to that nade launcher, speaking of, chill for me. There we go. The good news is, though, after farming that lost sector so much, I finally have the Mantle of Battle Harmony and one more exotic Ingram, which I'm only missing 2 more exotics after Mantle of Battle Harmony. I'm only missing Rain of Fire, which is the new legs from last season, and the exotic Helm, which if the trick works where you... Excuse me. If the trick works where you can open up an Ingram on the that you get from the Lost Sector and you get the exotic of what's supposed to come out that day, if that works, I should be able to get the helmet tomorrow, and then I can farm whatever's there tomorrow. And
confront you until he has exhausted his underlings. Be ready, Guardian.
So it looks like we got an ad clear boss for going on first.
Are you serious? That's all the ammo they gave me? Okay. Here we go. Why, thank you, if I do say so myself. Okay, did you just bounce off of me? You had one job, and that's just to blow up in my close proximity, and you bounced off of me. His name is the Bully, and I keep wanting to... All that makes me think of is, so help me, Bob, I'm Bully in the alley. Why, hi, Bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm Bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Looks like it's a chase. And whoppa! I don't think I can freeze them while they are protected by him, so I gotta take out the servitor first. This is the same place. We were here before. Why are we going back to the same spot? Why can I never seem to aim that melee? So many questions. So little time. And I think that's everyone. There's one other person back here, and I think that's it.
What Misraak told you is true. I've called for a parley with Eramiskel. I do not know if she will agree to it, but I had to try. I have never seen Misraak so frightened. I don't know why. I know he is not afraid of Aramis.
Scribe Eido, this is Eramiskel of House Salvation. I will respect the old traditions. I agree to your request.
Thank you, Eramiskel. I look forward to our meeting.
I don't.
So you say. But know this. A parley will not delay your house's destruction if you continue to stand in my way.
I hope that we can reach an understanding.
Do not waste my time.
I really want to go, like, fight Aramis in this parley while wielding darkness. Oh? Oh? Cutscene? That was a sudden black screen. What's going on? Oh, it's immediately took us into the parley.
You taught me to honor Elixni tradition. Eramiskel agreed to parley. You cannot lose faith in the old ways now.
This is a mistake, Eido. Aramis listens to one voice only, and it is not ours.
I may draw power from the voice in the darkness. But I am an Elixni Kel, and I fight for the liberation of our people.
A true Kel serves their house. You serve only the witness.
And who do you serve? I agreed to meet with Elixni, not a light bearer.
The Guardian is here for your protection.
Eramiskel, as scribe of House of Light, I feel compelled to tell you, there is another force searching for these relics.
I see. And who are these new meddlers, exactly?
One of many you have wronged, perhaps.
We did not identify the force, but they dispatched your associates with ease. We have in them a common enemy.
We have always had a common enemy. Abandon your pathetic attempts to appease your oppressors. Join me. Together we'll use these relics to achieve true freedom for the Elixni.
No. The relics pose too great a threat. They cannot fall to warmongers like you.
None know of their destructive power better than you, Misraaks.
What do you mean?
It was centuries ago. I am no longer that person.
No, you are the same as ever.
I want to know the truth. Will I have to hear it from her?
Centuries ago, when the Elixni first came to this system, when your father was just a hatchling, our people had nothing. So, when they discovered Nezerac, disciple of the Witness, entombed in the lunar pyramid, they harvested its dark power for themselves, and for the future of our people. Misraaks inherited one of these relics, and its power ensnared him. He sought more, no matter the cost. But the more his crew had, the less they shared. That became the way of things. Elixni turned against Elixni, and friend turned against friend. Over time, the relics of Nezerac were separated and scattered across the galaxy. Their influence faded, but the stains of their power endure. Misraaks fled from the butchery he was born into. He claims he has changed, and now lives a life of piety. But no matter how he tries to bury his past, with selfish displays of generosity and scraps of stolen wisdom, Misraaks will always be a liar, a thief, and a killer.
Is that it?
Open your eyes, young scribe. Every light casts a shadow.
Eido, please. Let me explain.
Now he puts it down. Bruh. Dude, okay, first off, Nezerac. We finally know what Nezerac is. Nezerac was one of the disciples of the Witness and the one entombed in the pyramid on the moon. Dude, that is so cool. Like, ever since we had Nezerac's Sin, the helmet, and then Nezerac's Whisper, the glaive, and now the armor of Nezerac, the ornament, they've slowly been hinting more and more about Nezerac. And now we get this huge, like, piece of what he was, while just barely skimming the surface. It's a lot like how what they did with Savathun at first, you know? They mention her here and there, but they don't really go too in detail about it. It's really cool the way they're doing it. Nezerac is this very mysterious figure, and so they're kind of keeping him shrouded in that mystery. So let's see what's going on over here at the Holo Projector.
Misraak Skell of House Light. My father, a murderer, and a liar. Learning the truth is difficult, but the sharpest pain comes from the fact that he didn't tell me earlier. I was aware he had a past, but in a way, Aramiskel showed me who my father is today. Who he sees when he looks at me. He must think I am unable to understand, or he doesn't care whether or not I do. I am either underestimated or dismissed. And I can take only one lesson from this. My own father does not want me to know him. Our priorities have not changed. We must stop Aramis from claiming the relics of Nezerac. I will not place my own feelings above our mission. I will not become the hypocrite that my father is.
Ooh. She is passionate. Eido's disappointment is evident in her voice. My father, she says, a murderer and a liar. She is still coming to terms with what Aramis has revealed to both you and revealed to you both about Misraak's past. Learning the truth is difficult, but the sharpest pain comes from the fact that he did not tell me earlier. I can take only one lesson from this. My own father does not want me to know him. Eido pledges to continue with the mission despite her feelings of betrayal. I will not become the hypocrite that my father is, she says bitterly and cuts off the hollow feed. Dude.
Report another downed catch. What catches your eye?
Spider looks at the weapon you won, then to you, then back to the weapon. This isn't right, he whispers to himself. He fixes you with an icy stare.
I'll let you know when I got more Ingrams to distribute, Guardian, he growls. No more funny business!
I just jammed another signal, Eido reports through the radio. Any change? You tell her that you just had another lucky round of Spider's game. You won the initial round, then lost the second two. Is it possible that Spider has some sort of cheating device and intended that you win once to build your confidence, then lose every time after that? I will continue to disrupt signals as I come across them, Eido says. In the name of fairness.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright, so that looks like it's going to be the end of this week. Let's go ahead and see what the radio has to say.
I did not have to hear it from her. That was your choice.
That was not a story Aramis had any right to tell.
Did you believe that I would never find out? That no one would remember? I'm charged with preserving the history of our people.
Some history does not need to be preserved.
Like the whirlwind. So much was lost, so much we will never recover, no matter how much we search, no matter how much we remember. Is that what you wish to happen to us now?
You do not understand.
I want to understand. You will not let me.
You do not know what I know. You did not see what I saw. When I pulled you from the wreckage of a ketch, I knew that you deserved more than the world that orphaned you. I want you to look forward, not to what the whirlwind made us. You do not need to carry this history.
It is a part of me, whether I witnessed it or not. I don't want to look away, and I don't want to forget.
You do not know what you ask.
Perhaps not, but nothing good comes from refusing to face the truth.
Huh. I wonder if Misraak is actually like her biological father, or if he said he pulled her from a wrecked ketch. I wonder if he's actually her biological father, or if he just adopted her and raised her. Either way, looks like that's it for today's episode. We have a stream coming up this Saturday. This Saturday, probably about 10:30. Hoping to stream Subnautica that weekend. I'm gonna have a link to the Twitch channel and the Twitter account, both in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed making it. Come see me again next time, and hey, make sure you go the way the crow flies.